Get rid of the pen in your hand.
James Steinhubel with TVU, the business channel. I'm here with Darren Danyk, an executive director with Experior Financial Group, cradle to grave financial services, excellent advice, superior products. How you doing, sir?
Very well. And you?
Very well, very well. Just, Experior, it's got such a powerful name. Just give me a quick little thumbnail of the company.
Well, the company is Canadian owned. So started in Guelph, Ontario, and has grown throughout all of Canada now. So we have offices in every province and territory. And it's grown actually at such a rapid pace now. Started 6 years ago, the company started 6 years ago. So it's grown large enough now that we've actually grown large enough to actually move into the States, so expand into the States. So it's exciting time for us. And we're looking just to grow throughout all of North America now. So
that's awesome. Now, you've got a reasonable career history in financial services. Just let people know where you've come from, how you view the industry, and so they can, before we get into a little bit more about the company and the products, so that they can have a context.
Okay. Yeah, I've been in financial services now for about 13 years. I spent a large amount of time at World Financial Group, which is similar. Kind of cut my teeth there, learned the industry, and saw the Experior Financial Group as a super great opportunity. One that I couldn't really pass up.
Okay.
So I jumped at the opportunity to get involved and worked my way up, and now I'm executive director there.
Okay.
And working out of West Edmonton office, and looking to expand, like I said, into the States, and just loving really what we do as a company for people. Basically, which is the main reason why I got into financial services, was just to service the people. And most, like the traditional industry is mostly, they deal with high net worth, right? If you can't cut it, you're not 250,000 liquid where you can invest that tomorrow, they don't want to talk to you. But we deal, as a company, we deal with the middle class. That's our focus, families, middle class, and we're trying to help the people that are getting left behind, because Stats Canada says that, unfortunately, although Canada is a super great country, I think it's the best country in the world,
mm-hmm.
but unfortunately 9 out of 10 Canadians are going to fail in retirement. Like, they're not going to have enough money to retire. And that's not my stats, that's Stats Canada stats.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So it's unfortunate that we live in such a great country, but unfortunately, we're not going to be able to enjoy our retirement living here. So our company mandate is to help change those numbers.
So, young family, maybe early 30s, 1-2 kids,
Mm-hmm.
starting to think they got to attend to some of these needs. They reach out to you. What can they expect in experience with you helping them out with financial products and services?
Well, the beautiful thing is everybody's different. So we have no cookie cutter solutions at all that we present. So everything, because we are 100% independent. So we're not tied in. We have 60 plus product suppliers that we deal with. We're not locked into any of them. So we will actually we'll talk to a person, a family, like you said, husband, wife, children, sit down, see where they're at, see where they'd like to go, get their goals. We incorporate their goals and dreams into their financial plan, starting from where they're at today. And we actually build a financial roadmap, show them exactly where they can get to.
Okay.
So everybody's different, right? And the other thing I'll touch on with that as well is it's a beautiful thing, because we're independent. We're able to put everything under one umbrella. So we can deal with everything financial. We can deal with the mortgages. We can deal with debt consolidations. We can deal with children's education, insurance, retirement planning, tax strategies, saving for your home, investments, right? So we're able to actually service the entire cradle to grave. So
And is the now, of course, you're using virtual to deal with new and existing clients.
Yeah.
Is it a complete virtual environment too? Like, so once people come on with Experior, they can manage everything online, or how does that work?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. So pretty much, I mean, it's come as a bit of this whole coronavirus has come as a bit of a wake up call actually to the financial services industry. So we've actually had to modernize, right? So now pretty much everything's on Zoom. A lot of the suppliers now have created applications all online. Although as a company, we're still allowed to meet face to face, but I think the world has changed now and everything's going to be pretty much virtual. But once a person gets hooked up with us, even through the application process, and then even once they're set up, everything, you can follow everything online.
That's so exciting.
All of our suppliers, like for example, say somebody was to invest $10,000 into a TFSA. I mean, whoever we're with, whoever we invested it with, we set you up with a online account with them, a client care account, really. You follow your own, and we love that, right? That's a good change for the industry, because it's good, because then you can actually take some ownership as well of your own stuff.
What about on the equities, the stocks and bonds? You got a trading platform, or what do they do?
Yeah, we have several different companies that we deal with. And so, I mean, everybody knows the volatility of the market, right? Like right now. But the beautiful thing is we have a lot of our suppliers, and this is one of the big reasons why I actually came over here, was the management fees for most mutual funds, say, and seg funds. So seg funds are fairly big because they're an investment product, but ruled by insurance laws, correct?
Yes.
But they have because of that, they have a higher management fee too. We have super great funds, but our management fees are lower than traditional companies. Although we now have, we had a merger of our two biggest fund suppliers. So we now have the second largest fund supplier in North America that we deal with, which is beautiful. And as the funds, I mean, and I've been following the markets every day here because I have people invested, so I want to make sure everything's going well for them. And the stuff that we have them sitting in, I love it. I mean, I'm not going to say they're not down, but they're not down near as bad as
what it could be. This is so exciting. So if someone, I want to transition into the business opportunity. So we're talking all kinds of insurance. We're talking all kinds of investments, and we're talking mortgages. We're talking debt consolidation. This is this is very exciting. This is a real opportunity. So how can people get involved in this? If they want to see this as a business opportunity, a work from home, self-employed business opportunity, how do they plug into you?
Well, now is a great time for that, because a lot of people are actually at home now. So we are licensed by the Alberta Insurance Council. So you need a government license, but before you can just go get a license, you actually have to qualify to get the license. So you do actually have to write some pre-qualification tests plus a provincial test, right? Okay. So the best way for people to get involved would be to contact me.
Okay.
And then I could run them through the steps, because basically you'd come work with us, you'd sign an agreement with us, and then we would then provide you with the online training, because most of it's all online now, right?
So
because
good.
schools are scrolling, like you can't gather anymore, so now it's all online training. Which is beautiful though. I mean, I think honestly, in my eyes, it's probably never going to go back to the way it was.
Right. No. How do people get a hold of you? They either want to get their set up and get going with some of these great financial products,
Yeah.
or they want to get involved in the business? How do they get a hold of you?
Yeah. Well, they can either get hold of me on cell,
Which is
780
yeah
901
yeah
8861,
okay.
or they can reach me at darrendanyk@gmail.com.
All one word, all lowercase.
Yep.
Okay, and it's on, your name's on the screen, so they can look at it. So darrendanyk@gmail.com.
Yep.
Experior Financial. That's so good.
And it's a very easy, pain-free.
I know it's very
It's beautiful though. It's like the timing couldn't be better.
What's the overall company website?
It's Experior Financial Group.
Okay.
And yeah, you go on there, check it all out. We post a lot. We post a lot on Facebook. We have a Facebook page as well.
Good. So good.
It's pretty.
Everything's in order. It's almost like, someone could get going, get their feet on the ground, and really turn it around and get a good income going. Reasonable time.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. Like the opportunity is, because I've looked at a lot of different companies because I was looking to transition a little bit, and I didn't find anything that even came close to this one. So just with the support, and our CEO is amazing. He's an amazing guy. Like, he's the CEO of the company, but most CEOs, you don't think that you would be able to approach them, but this guy's got time for everyone.
It's fantastic.
Beautiful.
You're an individual, you're a business person. You've talked about pivoting at least 2 times here, and your success continues to grow and you're able to hand adversity and change. So from that point of view, that position in our community, thank you. What can you share at this time with our viewers and listeners that would be valuable and helpful for them?
Oh, well, I mean, like, it's a different time. It's a different day here. And I mean, number one, like, we need to follow protocol, right? But the main thing is we gotta, like, what I'm trying to remind everybody is, like, we gotta stay positive. Like, we're gonna get through this, right? Everything's gonna go back to, well, I can't say everything's gonna go back to normal or the way it used to be, because it's probably not. But the important thing is to just, we'll follow the protocols that we're told to follow, right? And just keep, stay positive. And then I listened to a little bit of my wife's presentation, and it's true. Like, contact, like, so we do at Experior Financial Group, like, we do a lot of social Zooming. So we'll just Zoom with friends, right? Just do a Zoom, and you're sitting around, you're drinking coffee or hot chocolate or beer or whatever, wine, and just talking and making sure that everybody's okay, and we ask if anybody needs anything, and also just making a simple phone call to somebody and just saying, hey, how are you holding up? Is there anything I can do for you? Because if you have the opportunity and the means that you can, like, I mean, I've dropped food off on people's steps, right? You don't have to meet them. Like, you don't have to have any contact. You don't have to encroach on the social distancing thing. And I mean, if somebody needs something, and you have the means to, but the most important thing is really staying positive, because it's a changing world, but we're an adaptable species. So. Yeah.
Excellent. That's so good. Darren Danyk, Experior Financial Group Executive Director, and myself, James Steinhubel, TVU for the Business Channel. Thank you so much, sir. We'll look forward to visiting with you next time.
Thank you, James. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Bye now.